Okay, welcome to the A131 CS120 Business Computing and Intro to Computers. This is an introduction to assignment number 3, which is covering linked spreadsheets. In this video, we're going to cover the following parts: assignment overview, creating a form sheet, and linking sheet calculations, and then we'll tie up the assignment. The assignment will require you to build six sheets, and one of them will be a total, and the other ones will be locations where you have a company. For example, in this particular spreadsheet, we have a Kicker Nate's, which is a coffee shop, and the coffee shop sells double chocolate mocha, small, medium, larges, chai tea, small, medium, larges, caramelizer, small, medium, larges, and etc. The part of this assignment that is important is that you learn how to tie the information from each of these together. So as we look at our Ontario site, these are the cells for the Ontario site, and these are the cells for January in the Payette site. If I go back to my totals, it has added up my total for all of the for January from Ontario, Payette, Parma, New Plymouth, and Fruitland. I'm going to begin by demonstrating how to link this, how to create the like a template sheet to where everything is, you create everything on one sheet and then it's replicated on all of their sheets. And then I'll demonstrate how to create a formula that pulls information onto one sheet from the other sheets. To do so, open up your Excel, new Excel spreadsheet, and just open up a blank sheet right here like this. The next thing you'll want to do is then name and label each tab or each sheet. To do that, I'm going to right click and go rename. I'm going to call this one total. I'm going to add another one here. I'm going to right click and call this one Ontario. Okay, and we're going to keep doing that until we get all the way, until we get all of the locations of our site. Now that I have a tab representing each site of our company, I am then going to create a template. To do that, I'm going to hold down, I'm going to click on the totals button first. I'm going to hold down my control key on my keyboard, and then I'm going to click across each one of these like that, to where you have a line all the way across showing that they're all connected. I'm then going to add some months across here, a quarter in fact. So I'm going to go across here, I'm going to go January, and if I got that right, we're just going to drag that across and do 1 quarter. And then on the side over here, we're going to have one called merchandise. I'm going to merge those. Okay, and I'm going to go ahead and merge all of these down through here, so we have a few of them. Oops, wrong one. There we go, merge and center now. Merge, cross. There we go. All right, and then I'm going to go ahead and add product in here. Okay, so as you can see, we added the merchandise over here on the left-hand side. We've got our months, January, February, March. I've got my subtotals and my totals. Now I want to add the addition formulas into there. So to do that, we've done this in the past. I'm going to go right to here, and I'm going to say auto sum. I'm going to add all, oops, not all of that. I'm going to just go auto sum there, and I'm going to hit enter. And I'm going to have that add up all of those, right? And then I'm going to go here, and I'm going to say auto sum also. And hit enter. I'm going to copy that one across. Okay. The next thing that I want to do is set the format to be dollars and cents. So we can go ahead and highlight everything there. Go up here and choose that. We could also now go ahead and add some formatting to the, like some color formatting into there. So to do that, I'm going to do a quick little insert here and then just choose a certain area and say I want to fill in the background of it. Let's say we do this. I want to put a title in here really quick. I'm going to merge those cells. Dan's Coffee. Okay. And the formatting for uppercase letters just doesn't always seem to follow through, but we'll see what happens in there anyways. Okay, so now we've got that. The last thing I want to do really quick is then add in some grid lines and fill in this area right here with a different color. Something super simple. Now, okay, so at this point we should have each tab should look the same now, and we've got some simple fast formulas in there. So to test that, I'm going to click off of the totals one and kind of just filter through here and see if they all look the same, and they do. So now that I've done that, I'm going to go ahead and check my formulas really quick. I'm going to click on Ontario and put a number in here and put a number in there, and we'll see if things add up in here. And it looks like I keep choosing, and everything's working good. Now the next step is to bring content from each of the tabs from here for each location. Bring that content into the totals sheet. So to do so, I'm going to first click on my January mocha here. I'm going to hit my equals button. I'm going to say equals, and then I'm going to click on Ontario, and I'm going to click on my January mocha, and I'm going to hit the plus sign. And then I'm going to go to Fruitland, and I'm going to click on the January mocha, and I'm going to hit the plus sign. And then I'm going to go to Payette, and I'm going to click on the January, and I'm going to hit the plus sign. I'm going to go to New Plymouth, go to January and hit the plus sign. I'm going to go to Parma. I'm going to click on the January, and at this point I'm done, so now I'm going to just hit enter. And if you look, we now have a formula across the top that says Ontario C4 plus Fruitland C4 plus Payette C4 and so on and so forth. So it's going to bring all that data into there. Once I've done that on the total sheet, I can then go across here and add those bring in that formula that way. I can also bring that formula down, and it's going to bring in the data from all across my all of my other spreadsheets. So I went through and I filled out all of the data so that as we click into here, we see each month and each merchandise item has a dollar and cents to it. One thing I did not do that I should have done, I did on the totals here, where I've got this total here consists of all of this, and this total here consists across that. I'm going to show you what that looks like by doing it to all the rest of these. So I'm going to hold down my control key and go and choose all of these really fast. And then I'm going to click here and do a subtotal that way. And I'm going to click here and do it one more time just so I get the right subtotal. Do a subtotal that way, and those numbers should be equal. Now if I go ahead and click off of that, I should see that on all of those. If you look through, I must have missed one day there. I'm going to fill that out really quick. Okay, so now each location is filled out till we have content in there. And to show you what that would look like, if we take our 7874 here of January, I'm going to go ahead and take out some content from here and go 0 on that one, and let's go here and go 0 on that one, and let's go 0 on that one, and let's go back here and see what our total is. And so our total changed. So this is really typical of of how linked spreadsheets can work. And if you were, for example, if you were creating a business plan that you want to present to some investors or the bank, this would also be something that would be useful to where you're projecting what things are going to look like. Okay, in this video today, we went over the assignment overview. We created a form sheet, and we linked sheet calculations from sheet to sheet. I hope that this presentation was helpful for you, and I look forward to grading your work. Thank you so much.